wanted to share a quote that I heard, and then I want to just talk about it for a quick second. The quote goes like this: circumstances do not create the man, they reveal the man. I'm going to say it one more time. Circumstances do not make the man or woman. It reveals the man or woman. What that quote means to me is something that I would like to share with you all. From my experiences, I used to look at my circumstances. I'll give you an example for one. I went to prison at 19. And when you get out, you assume that the punishment for the crime is over with. But the truth is, and this is everybody who's ever experienced being incarcerated, you pretty much know this. The experience is that the punishment has just begun when you leave. It's because now you've got to go 7 years for most applications so that you don't have to place convicted felon on your resume. And I used to allow that circumstance I used to believe that circumstance is what made me. Now, I never gave up, and I might be the rare exception to that list. I never stopped dreaming, but that's just my personal story. I've noticed a lot of people say that circumstance dictates what their reality is going to be. So as time went and I got older and I'm hopeful I'm grateful that I got a little wiser, I realized that the circumstances that everybody experiences, your hurdles, your obstacles, right? That they're just there to show you where your weaknesses lie. So they reveal to you circumstances, bad circumstances. They reveal to you where you're not strong at, where you need to work, what you need to work on. It does me no good to get ready to do an arm wrestling practice, an arm wrestling tournament. I'm going to duke it out for $1 million if I win or lose. For me to be in the gym working on my legs. My legs are not going to help me in that arm wrestling. So what happens is circumstances reveal to me that, hey, I might need to work on my arm strength. I'm lacking in that department because I see this circumstance as an obstacle. And when you put the work in towards that circumstance, when it comes back to you, it's no longer an obstacle. It just is, And I've come to the conclusion that whenever I see an obstacle, I kind of get excited now. I'm like, yes, because I see it as an opportunity to be able to grow. I see it as an opportunity to say, hey, thank you, universe, for sending this obstacle to me. Because now I know that from this obstacle, when I accomplish it, because again, I don't give up, and you should be the same way, that when I accomplish it, because I am going to accomplish it, regardless of what the circumstances may look like, I realize that it's not even the accomplishment of the circumstance or overcoming that obstacle that was the benefit to me. It's the tool, it's the skills that I learned. It's the skills that I learned that was of the most significance to me. I remember I was just speaking to a guy that works with us, Mr. Randy, and we were discussing about how the hydrovac company we all work for, how they kind of did us wrong. And as we discussed it, we both around the same time looked and said, it was that hurdle, it was that experience that placed us into the position that we're in now. See, that thing that you once called the obstacle, soon, once you accomplish it, you'll call it a blessing. And you'll realize that the universe is blessing you with obstacles because it feels that you have more room to grow It's saying you're worthy of more than what you are. So it gives you obstacles. It gives you a workout session, because it knows that once you jump these hurdles enough, your strength in your legs becomes stronger. Your spirituality becomes stronger. Your physical becomes stronger. Your mentals become stronger if you choose to endure it and say, I'm not going to give up. Now, sometimes obstacles, if you choose to perceive it from a bad point of view, they become your place where you stay at. It becomes your doldrums. It becomes your repetition of life. It becomes your thank God it's Friday reality. But for those that choose to endure to the end, for those that say, yep, it's another obstacle, don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to move this mountain. This mountain has got to go. They seem to be the people that we call successful spiritually, successful mentally, successful financially, successful in health. Because they saw the obstacle and they said that I'm going to achieve it. And what they realized was that obstacle in the end was their blessing. I just wanted to share that with you guys, because a lot of people right now could be going through what they consider obstacles. But if you've already made your mind that you will overcome this obstacle, I promise you that at the end of that so-called obstacle, you'll be telling the story about your blessing. I just wanted to share that with everybody. I hope that's something that resonates with your soul, so that if you're looking at that obstacle, if you're looking at that circumstance that's in front of you and you're perceiving it as bad, I hope that this little segment can make you reevaluate what you're experiencing. Again, look back in your life, look at all the things that you had to overcome, and just connect the dots and see how those obstacles or those hurdles are what made you, or what defined who you are. Like I always say, everybody, live, love, and laugh. And namaste, namaste, namaste. You guys and ladies, the power has been with you all along. Peace.